Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Market Watch. It's your bi-weekly segment. We're talking about the Digimon card game market. For some of my viewers, today is Boxing Day. Yeah, I'm recording this at 12:50 a.m. on the 26th. Yeah, I know. Christmas is over. It's back to work, kind of, sort of. Just kidding. Today's kind of Boxing Day for some people, some of my viewers. It's like Black Friday. You might be able to find some cards for some very good deals, potentially, depending on where you are. So, just giving a general advisory, you might be able to squeeze some Boxing Day's deals at prices out of people when it comes to cards. Take with that as you will, and do what you can, of course. Many people may not be spending much money on cards because I know that my Boxing Day shopping is zero cardboard. I'm buying other things. So there you go. But yeah, just want to let you know that today is that day. And of course, we're going to talk about some Digimon cards. I don't have a lot of cards listed here today, but there are some important ones I do want to bring your attention to, obviously. I really fine-picked these ones today. If you guys like this Market Watch content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the notification on Smash Potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos go live. The Omnimon market really isn't changing that much. Besides some random Omnimon Blitz ones going up in price, really no difference, really no big change. So we're just going to move right along to Gallantmon. Gallantmon here, remember how like recently we did Market Watch, it was 1,150 bucks? Now it's 1,000. I think the same shopper, I could be wrong on that, but it's down 150 bucks, which is very good. It's looking a little more reasonable to buy, and it's matching the market price as well. So, is that a good buy? That's up to you. I'd still try to find it for lower, in my opinion. We also talked about Koromon recently. It was 80-ish. Now it's 125-ish, followed by 135-ish, then 140-ish for a bit. It seems that the hype has driven this price to continue on. Some cheaper listings were definitely bought recently. So I think it's so weird with these cards because we don't know just how many are left, right? People have their play sets. We don't really know. Approach this with caution. I mean, if I wanted them, I would have got them in the 80s because I knew this was going to happen. At this point, I probably wouldn't bother getting them, but there's a solid chance you can buy them now and flip them at some point. Like, Koromon's not going away. I draw one egg, and Greymon, Omnimon stuff, no. Don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. This is really cool, though. We kind of called this. I mentioned that I could see Death X dropping to 60. It dropped to 59.50. Can round up to 60 bucks. And it looks like it might be going down in price still. So we might be approaching good times for you to grab Death X. Just saying. I'm just saying. Altar Chimera is also going back down in price. As you can see here, some higher listings were listed, but now people are dumping them. Dumping them on the market. I feel bad for someone that's put 34 when they should have just waited, but this is a good price to grab them. They might even go lower than that, so keep your eyeballs on it if you really want it. I think this card will be broken at some point in time. I don't know when, but all it takes is like 2 good champions, a couple good inheritables, and like going into a really good meta to support it. I could definitely see this card being a problem. I could. I'm just letting you guys know that I smell danger on this card. Sistermons. The Sistermons, with Jessamon not doing too well this format, have dropped in price, all of them, the alt-arts. Blanc is my scapegoat here. So, these Sistermon cards do well with Royal Knights. And yes, we have a Royal Knight set coming up, BT13, and we'll talk about Jessamon GX while we're here too. But it's very possible that there is some Sistermon of shenanigans you can do with BT13 cards. We just don't know at this point in time. And I also refuse to believe we'll never see a Sistermon card ever again. Like, we're probably getting more Sistermons. I think this is a fair card to just grab it, like some copies of, because it's a blocker that draws you a card. That's pretty good. And like Sistermon Blanc Awakened, isn't even that bad of a card, to be honest. It's not that bad. And then talking about BT13, honorable mention, Jessamon GX. We're always talking about this card because it's a Royal Knight. Adds the next antibody. Like that's kind of a crazy card if you think about it. Near mint copies are going for 20, but you have the opportunity to grab maybe a light play for 18 if you want to. What, there's one? Yeah. Or maybe you can use this knowledge to grab some Jessamon GX for even less. It's completely up to you. But you can grab some cheap copies right now. Caramon. Event Pack 3. This was announced for reprint in the reprint set. I assume the whole line is coming because the Diabormon is also announced. But this just dropped like a rock. You still don't buy this card. Nope, not at all. It might not even be max variety when the reprint set comes out. We just don't know at this time. May or may not be. Who knows? But yeah, don't buy this and don't buy Event Pack 3. Just hold off. Just hold off. And speaking of Diaboromon stuff, just my once in a while reminder, this is not a bad card to have your eyes on. Because, yeah, it's a little bit pricier right now per se. But as soon as good Diamond support is, like, released, this is probably one of the first cards to go up in price because it makes your tokens blockers. And, like, blockers are good. And you can spam tokens with erratas. It's a good time. So, yeah. It's a good card to make sure you have. But I wouldn't spend maybe 18 bucks on it. Now, if for some reason we get Diamond support announced, then I might have made egg on my face. But you don't know. What made me want to bring up this card again is because of the reprint of this stuff. It makes me think that something's on the horizon. But, like, it's Diaboromon. It's getting support eventually anyway. It's just a fan favorite anime villain. What do you want from it? Goblimon here. Again, there's a light play copy here listed for $13.50, significantly lower than the freaking 16 bucks for near mint. You might be able to use this opportunity to grab some cheap Goblimons. This card is really good. Still sees play today, and we'll probably see play in the future. Just saying. It's a good inheritable, and it's a good classic art, and it's going to carry value at some point. This card is also really good. BT11's coming up, and the alt art is going down in price. Not by this statue, but it is down. It is down. 14, 15 bucks. You can probably grab some for really cheap. And there's a lot of listings here as well, so there's resistance on the price for sure. It's a good card. You gotta make sure you have this card. This is just another, again, a reminder thing. Because there are new people watching Market Watch every week, and like, old viewers know my spiel on this. New viewers do not. These kind of sealed packs, they're nice. Unfortunately, you can shine your, like, flashlight in them. Flashlight, you know, and you can see inside the pack basically, and you can like this set has the Vmon. That's an expensive card, and like what else? You know, there's not a lot. There's not a lot in this set that's super expensive, and you could like get a Goonimon or an Aldemon, sorry, or Millennium. Like you could get hosed real time. I do not suggest buying these sealed packs because you could get scammed basically. But if you want to buy the singles, go ahead. You probably save more in the long run anyway. Unless you want Vmon, but then whatever. The Agumon promo, it's not at a friendly price, and it's going up. We covered this a little bit recently, but like the Fest one is still cheaper. Hype is carrying this card. Do make sure you have your copies, and it might be getting reprinted again soon. Who knows? Black War Greymon here is also seemingly increasing in price. BT11 is coming. It is sooner than you think. It's less than 2 months away. You know, it's good. It's a good card. It will be expensive soon, probably. Just saying. It's a good deck. The Padamon's here. This Padamon hasn't budged since last time, so that's nice. The other Padamon, the floor one, has like 7 listings left at 17 to 18 bucks, so it's not bad. Still more expensive than this one, but you know, we gotta cover Padamon on the Market Watch. I'm now obligated to do so. And like, you get rid of the 3 play sets here, you start 17 bucks. You know what I mean? It's cheap, in my opinion. Cheaper than what it will be one day, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Here we have Altart Davis and Ken. This is going down in price, and I think you just hold on and wait for it's a little bit cheaper. This is really cool. As long as we get like good blue-green cards, which, you know, Imperial Digimon exists, by the way, so I'm sure they're not going away anytime soon. This Tamer could always be relevant, and this will be the max rarity, so I wouldn't be surprised if this card jumps to 10 bucks at some point, or even more. It's a good time to grab these cards, maybe even lower. You might be able to grab them for another dollar less if you want to. Last card today is Upamon from BT1 at 5 bucks. It is very low. It could get a reprint in the reprint set, you know what I mean? Maybe it was revealed and I'm just forgetting about it. I don't know. That's very, very possible that it got announced for reprint and I forgot. I could believe that. But if it's not, it get reprinted again at some point, I'm sure. It's a really good blue egg. And I think 5 bucks is not bad. It's still going down, so maybe you can grab it for like 4 bucks. Might be able to grab them for really cheap. This blue egg will continue to exist because it's generic draw 1, basically. Good egg to have. What do you think about Market Watch this week? Let me know in the comment section below. Nice, short, simple one. Nothing too crazy going on. I'm sure Thursday will have some shenanigans for us. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the shopping, and I will talk to you later. Bye.